Hey everyone, welcome back to Dubb Reviews, the channel where we provide quick but detailed overviews of the very latest and greatest in video sales and marketing technology. And we have a monster video for you today. Today's video is brought to you by Dubb.com. We're actually using the Dubb desktop app to record this video. So today's video topic is video for sales. Really kind of high level, but really a huge part of what our channel is about. So if you guys are familiar at all, or if you've seen another video from us, you know that that's all we do is talk about how to use video technology for sales and marketing. And so in today, what we're doing is doing a side-by-side comparison of some of the biggest players out there in the video marketing and sales space. Specifically, video for sales is what we're covering today. So if you see here, what I have pulled up is on the left, I have Vidyard and their Go Video product and their video for sales product that we're going to be covering. And on the right, we have Wistia's Soapbox and their Soapbox product, which is a video for sales product. And then in the center, we're going to have the Dubb product, which is a video for sales product as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it. You're going to notice some things that if you want to see how something's done, just look at some of the players in the space, and you'll notice that there's going to be so many similarities here that we're all on the right track. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We'll go ahead and start with Vidyards here on the left. You can only show one extension at a time. So go ahead and click on Vidyards. We're going to start at the extension level because every one of these platforms has an extension. And the reason they have this extension is to make these videos as easily as possible to record and convenient. So let's go ahead and actually turn off the cam for a second. And let's test Vidyard out. Oh, can't record on this page. We'll go to the Vidyard page. So couple of things we're going to look at. One is the Chrome extension real quick. So this is how you're going to record. You'll see it has current tab, screen, camera only, mic. It has some analytics or camera selection, and then it has some analytics and then video selection. And minimize this. And then now if we take a look at Dubb's, it is pretty much the same exact thing. So we have the current tab, full screen, camera only, upload option, record. Looks like we have some analytics here. They do appear to be more detailed than Vidyard's because Vidyard's in the extension, you can see it only has that if somebody viewed. So if I click on Vidyard, you can see it just says somebody viewed. It doesn't necessarily say how much of the video that they viewed. So other than that, though, they look pretty much identical. There does also look to be a few other options here in terms of the screen recording. So if I go ahead and hit record on this, you'll see there will be a couple of things that Dubb offers that aren't going to be available on either the other video for sales product, either Vidyard's or Wistia's. So this one has an option to expand the webcam. We can also draw on the screen, little annotation tools, circle, underline, highlight. This can be useful for annotating presentations in real time so that we don't have to do a ton of editing after. Okay, so we'll go ahead and throw this one away. And we'll minimize that. Okay, so that is the Dubb recorder. Now let's go ahead and check out the Wistia one. All right, so we'll open up Wistia. It's a little bit different than the other ones. It's just the video recorder, allows you to start recording. It works quite a bit different too. The other ones have a little countdown. It has your webcam feed down there while you're recording. And then Wistia is a little bit different. So if I hit record, you see I'm sharing my screen now, and it does a little countdown up here. And then now it is recording your screen. You can see that it doesn't actually show you yourself. So there's no preview of you here on the screen like there will be with the other two, but it is recording you and the video. So let's go ahead and stop that one. We'll have that one upload here in the background while we're moving forward. Okay, so we talked about how to create these videos. They all have the Chrome extension, which allows you to create these videos really quickly on the fly. Wherever you're at, you can click the button, you can record your screen or your webcam. It looks like Wistia is only the screen recorder, and the other ones have that webcam only option kind of built in. Out of just the extension, it looks like Dubb's has the most functionality because you have that option for resizing your webcam and also the annotation tool so that you can draw on the screen as you're doing it. So just a little bit more functionality there. And also the additional analytics here. The analytics look to be richer on Dubb. So it's showing 100% video view, whereas the Vidyard one is just showing a generic view if it was viewed. And then the Wistia one doesn't have any analytics there at all. Okay, so that is the extension. So, and actually, the Wistia analytics are only included on the paid plan. So I'm using a free trial here to show you. So we won't be able to go into the analytics of the Wistia tool. Both the Vidyard and the Dubb platform offer analytics on the free versions. Okay, so now we've talked about the creation of these videos using the extension. Now they also have add-ons in other platforms as well, like Gmail. Let's see if this gets messed up or not. So you see here, if I'm, minimize that real quick. If I go to compose an email, maximize this. There's going to be a Dubb button down there and a Vidyard button down there. Now, I have Wistia turned on. I'm not sure if it automatically does that or if it's just being interfered with by the other extensions. But these guys are also here for convenience as well. Just give it a click. It opens up your library of videos. You can insert them, check on activity reporting, much like the Chrome extension. Vidyard's is very similar as well. So we can look at the library, and we can go to create a new video. Actually, so no analytics in the add-on. Okay, so that is the other way that these tools make it easy to create these videos, is by giving you add-ons in the tools that you work. One thing that is going to separate Dubb here from the other platforms is the add-on in LinkedIn. There's going to be a little integration inside of LinkedIn that allows you to create videos and use videos just like we have in Gmail, or really similar to the Chrome extension, except for that's going to be right within Gmail as well. LinkedIn's having some loading trouble there, so we'll come back to that in a second. Okay, so now we've talked about the creation of them either within the Chrome extension or the add-ons within Gmail. And then now, what about the customization? And so you'll see it's going to be really similar for both these platforms as well. This is the 3 back windows of these videos. So you can see I created a video on all 3 of the platforms. And this is the customization window. So we'll go from left to right here again. So on the left, we have Vidyards. Here's the video. It looks like we can trim the front or the end of it. We can choose the thumbnail, either a still image or an animated image, or upload a custom thumbnail. So that is it for the customization on the free one. Now we know in the paid version, which will be covered in a different video, that we can go a little bit deeper in terms of customization on what shows up at the page. But that's what we're getting here on the free tool. And so this is what it looks like. You can kind of get a feel for the page and the vibe and what their back end looks like. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Dubb's. So this is the same window here where we're managing the video. Looks like we have quite a few more options to take advantage of. So we have description, we have tags. Looks like we can add some call to actions. Vidyard has call to actions as well. Again, that's a feature we'll have to dive into deeper. But the fact that they both offer them, Wistia offer CTAs as well, is really critical, because that's what Videos for Sales is about. It's about using creating videos to drive actions. So CTA is a huge part of that. Playlist, looks like playlists are included here as well. And now Vidyard only includes playlists on one of the higher tiered plans. So we'll talk more about that in a second. Captions, some additional buttons there. We won't cover too much of that. We have the analytics there. Again, a little bit more detailed analytics than we're getting on the free version of Vidyard or Wistia. Wistia doesn't provide analytics on the free. Editing, so again, the trimming, custom thumbnails, just like over at Vidyard. And then we have some design elements, so like you can change the page, background elements, customize the video page. And this is available on Vidyard's higher plan as well. So similarities here between the two. I wouldn't be able to show you Vidyard's one on this one. We're going to go into their paid plan on another video where they also provide some video page customization. Okay, now the next thing is Wistia's backend. So Wistia has a pretty unique backend compared to the other two. They have the ability to kind of animate this video in real time. So what that allows you to do is when you're going through this video, you can actually select where you want to show your screen or where you want it to show just you, and you can switch back and forth in between, and you can even zoom in on the screen. So a lot of their features are actually built into the editing part of the video. So as we saw with Dubb, a lot of the features are more designed about real-time editing. So like when you're creating the video, you have that annotation tool, the resize options of the webcam. So those things are done in real time. And then with Wistia, it looks like the editor allows you to kind of do that stuff after. So you create the video, then you edit it. And then Vidyard doesn't look like it has a whole lot of customization there in terms of real-time editing. There's no webcam resize option or annotation tool. And it also doesn't look like it has the post-editing capabilities of Wistia. So, but it does allow you to trim. So that is what it looks like on the editing part of the videos. And then Wistia also has these customization elements, so we can change the thumbnail, call to action, colors of the page, just like here on Dubb, where we talked about the design elements. And then Vidyard's page customization elements are only available on paid plans. So we've talked about the customization of these videos, which you can see it's on all 3 platforms. This is a really important element. So when we create these videos, it's more than just sending a YouTube video. We're sending them a full package that's been branded and designed, maybe to have it be more convincing or personalized for them, but also to make it more a brand awareness, create the opportunity to create the brand recognition and package it so that it's clearly coming from us. We're not sending them to a YouTube video. So that's where all these branding features and color schemes, these customization options are available for, because it's a critical element. Okay, so we've talked about the creation of these videos on all three of the platforms. There's some similarities and also some differences. And then now we're going to talk about the last step, which is distributing these. So when we're ready to distribute these videos, we have the ability to share them. You see there's a share option here on all of these. So the standard methods of sharing is to just copy the link and thumbnail and put it into your regular email. So here's what that looks like. With Wistia, when you copy the link and thumbnail, you can either use your own custom thumbnail, or it's going to insert a generic one like this. It has a little link down there and it does a still thumbnail. So that's what it looks like when you're sending the video over. And let's do a comparison between all three of these. So that's what it looks like in the email. And then now here's what it's going to look like in Dubb's email. Close that one, and this one. So you can see Dubb has a little bit more going on the thumbnail. So the GIF is animated automatically, and then there's the ability to add a person's first name on there so that there's a little bit more personalization you can do at scale and at the last minute here on the thumbnail. And you can also see there's a little timestamp where it shows the length of the video. And so that's what it looks like for a Dubb video in an email. And now finally, we're going to look at Vidyard's. So here's what that looks like. We got the little thumbnail. It looks to be smaller. These guys' thumbnails look to be a little bit smaller. I can't resize. Okay, I can resize this guy. That's good. It does resize, and the link is automatically moved. So that's great. This one over here on Vidyard, it does allow us to resize it, but okay, yeah, great. So we can change the size of the previews. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the email. Very similar. Just looks like we have a little bit more on the Dubb one in terms of the timestamp and the personalization text. Okay, so we've talked about the creation, what it looks like, or how to customize them, what it looks like in the email, and then finally, the video pages themselves. So what do these videos look like once you've sent them over? It doesn't look like Wistia has a preview option, so I'll have to open this in an incognito window, because if I go to view it, it just shows it to me from my own view. So, 1 second here. All right, so this is what a Wistia page looks like. And of course, on the paid versions, we'll be able to swap in some of our own branding and things like that. But here's what the page looks like. So you'd be able to put your own call to action down there. You have the video in the center and maybe some branding if you've paid for it. So that's what a Wistia page looks like. And then now we're going to take a look at Dubb. So this is what a Dubb page looks like. Again, your own branding there on a paid version. We've got an additional chat widget down here, so that's pretty cool. We can send chat messages back and forth. We have the video in the center, and then the personalization. And I am kind of zoomed out here. Let me get in. And so that's what the video page is going to look like here. So that personalization text, got some emoji responses, and then some contact information down below. Now, I didn't set up my account here, but if you would, then these would be populated. So that's what a Dubb page looks like. And then now we have a Vidyard page. So all very, very similar. Logo in the top left, video in the center, some call to action down below. So that same concept gives you the idea that, we're all doing the same thing. So there is a structure and a method to using video for sales. And you'll see that, there's more similarities than differences between the three platforms. Okay, so we've talked about the creation, the customization, and finally how it looks and how it's set up. Now, the last thing here is what I was talking about, distributing these videos. Dubb is going to be the only one that has in-house sending capabilities. And what I mean by that is if you come onto the platform here, it has the ability to send out large campaigns right from the Dubb platform, and the other two aren't going to have this. So you see here, there's this campaigns and automations. More information on these can be found on the website. Lots of videos on how to explain these guys if you're not familiar with campaigns or automations. But these are ways to send out either bulk emails or series of emails, campaigns, and that's a huge part of using video for sales because it's a lot more than just one-to-one. We need to be doing things at action. We want to have automated follow-up and things like that. And so this is what Dubb provides that's going to be different than the other platforms. They all have the same creation, customization, or really similar creation, customization, and distribution kind of methods, the Gmail add-ons, the Chrome extension, the video customization of the page, things like that. However, this is really what's going to separate Dubb from the other two is the ability to launch campaigns with these, get these videos out at scale and through automation and workflows. So that is really the main difference between the three platforms is the entire kind of marketing automation tools equipped with Dubb. So just as a last note here, what we've done is we've kind of compared the creation, all the things that are similar between the platforms, which is the bulk of them, the video component, the creation of it. Customization has some differences, but it's basically the same. It's the ability to make these video pages convert for you. And then now, the last thing what we're going to talk about is pricing, because after all, if we're looking at similar tools, then we want to consider pricing. So specific to the sales page, we're going to come over here. They have a couple of plans, and let's look at all three of them. So Vidyards, Wistias, and Dubbs. Go from left to right again. So Vidyard has a free plan, Dubb has a free plan, and Wistia has a free plan. So they all have a free plan. You'll see that there's a couple of different things. There's some limitations in here, up to 5 videos. There's not going to be any limit there. Create unlimited videos there, so no video limitation. And this is just the number of videos you can embed, not create. So you can create unlimited videos on all three of them. Okay, so the next thing, let's just go ahead and jump into the paid plans. The free plans are pretty similar, but the paid plans are where we're going to get interesting, because that's where the features that we need to really generate sales are going to live. So in the Pro plan, in the Pro plan, we have $15 per month, and it looks like we can embed up to 20, unlimited sharing. We can add a logo and CTA. And now, so that same thing seems to be consistent throughout all of the features here. And this is what we're looking at. So again, the difference between the Dubb plan and the Vidyard or Wistia plans is going to be that marketing automation features. And now, if you don't need these features, if you don't need the marketing automation, the campaign sender, the bulk email blaster, if those features, if you already have a tool that does that, then there's another tool here for internal and support that's going to include all the same calls to action, all the same abilities that are included in the Pro features here, and that would be included also here under this solo plan under Wistia. That's going to be in this either the internal support channel, but not the free plan. We would be in the support Pro, and that's going to include all the same things: the call to actions, the ability to customize your video pages, customize everything, and that's at just $8 per month. So that is an incredible deal. Wistia's platform, the one that includes the ability to upload your own logos, the branding, which is really critical. If you want to try a free plan out, that's okay. But, if we want to be serious about our business and we really want to create brand awareness and, not lose opportunities, we want our branding in there. We absolutely need that. And we need the features that are here. So you'll see that the features like your calls to actions, your branding, and the stuff that matters is included only on the paid plans. So Wistia starts at $300 per year. Vidyard starts at $15 per month, which is, whatever per annual. And then the starter plan, which is actually the one which we wouldn't want to go to, because this includes the customizing the video sharing pages that the Vidyard or the Wistia page does, and that the so many brands here, that the sales and marketing video package has with Dubb, this custom video sharing, the ability to download your videos, removing your branding. These things are really critical, and that's included in the $80 per month plan. Whereas with Dubb, it's going to be included in both the $32 a month plan and also in the internal and support plan. So with that in mind, it looks like we're getting the least expensive deal through Dubb, and then the next would be with Wistia's solo plan. Vidyard appears to be a little bit higher ticket of an item. So maybe they have their reasoning behind that. It would be worth definitely checking out a call with their sales team to figure out, what that $80, what you're getting for that versus some other platforms. So final conclusions here. It looks like Dubb is going to be the best bang for your buck. It's going to be the cheapest and include the most. So even if you don't need the contact center, the email blaster, and all the marketing automation, then you have that very, very inexpensive plan. And if you need all that stuff, all the powerful marketing automation campaigns, then you're getting it at a really low offer here. So in comparison, I would say this is the choice to make. But you guys are definitely feel free to make your own. And again, I would definitely, if you have interest in some specific features, get on a call with a sales team with whoever you need to from either one of these three companies. They're all three great companies. They'll all be happy to answer your questions, and then you can make your own decision from there. Thanks for your time. Also, if you need more information, feel free to tune into any one of our individual videos on each of these platforms where we cover specific pricing features and things like that. This was a more general video in comparison to how to make a decision in selecting a tool when considering video for sales. Thanks again.